Hello and welcome to another week of Everyone is Jonas. I am your host, Doug Vandelay, and I'm joined today by my co-host, Erik Jovanovic. Talia is away today. She's still alive, I promise. How's it going, Erik?
Great. I didn't think that she was dead. Why would you...
Because she's not here, and some people struggle with object permanence.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
I'm glad that Talia's okay.
Alright, so Talia usually reads the native land titles, and I'm going to do that today. So, I mean, absolutely no disrespect if I get it wrong. Apologies there. We're fortunate to be able to record here in the Cave Goblin Studios, which is located in the unceded territory of the Coast Salish people, also known as British Columbia. I think that's pretty close.
The Musqueam, the Tsleil-Waututh, and
the other one.
I can't believe
another
we
one.
say it every week, and I should pay more attention when Talia is speaking, I guess.
Yes. So as you can see, we have two guests today.
Sorry, the Squamish. The Squamish.
That's an easy one as well because I like Squamish as a place.
Oh my god.
Erik, cue the hype music. Erik, how did you do that? So we're joined today by two guests, some fellow countrymen of mine, Alexis Sugden and Katie Winchester. How are you both going?
Not bad. Hello. Pretty good.
Classic Aussie understatement there.
Yeah.
It's a nice warm day in Vancouver, kind of like a nice autumn day for us, maybe.
Pretty much.
I was being made fun of earlier because it's very hot for me.
Getting absolutely roasted.
This guy walks in and says it's hot. I'm like...
You're like, excuse me, I would like to gatekeep the heat right now.
Oh, 100%. I saw someone on Twitter today calling it a heat wave, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess it is for you guys. It's a nice summer day.
I guess...
It's extremely mild. It is, like, so lovely.
It only hit 0 once the whole time I lived in Perth, and I was there for 20 years. So, on the other side of the coin, it probably can get pretty extreme. Not in Vancouver, though. Vancouver's got moderate weather. That's the whole point, right?
I mean, it's the only reason I live here.
Because of the moderate weather?
That's the only reason?
I mean, it's the main reason I moved here. I've got more reasons now to live here. Like, you know, my Fran living here.
Your Fran?
Yeah, my Fran.
Fran in the chat. Hi, Fran. Hi, Jesse. Jesse's in the chat as well. Lex, do you mind telling us a little bit about what you do, where people might know you from?
Well, I do animation as my day job. Working on stuff for Disney Junior. So if you have small children and they watch Tots, maybe you know me. But I also do in my spare time like a lot of embroidery, and I've been doing like embroidery animation. They're
so good.
Thank you.
They are
very cool.
Seriously good.
Thanks. Yeah.
Adorable.
So people might know me from that because that like got some good traction on Twitter.
Well, we'll retweet that from the Everyone is Jonas Twitter account
cool.
People can see. You'll get that bump of the people with way less followers than you.
Yeah.
Katie, how about you? Where do people know you from?
Do they even know me?
They do.
Oh, do they?
We have. I assume we have thousands of viewers that just are lurking.
Obviously, yeah, sure. I'm also an animator. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of Australian animators that have kind of discovered there's no work in the island and so popped up here. But I do 2D animation, and on my spare time, Critical Role fan art, drawings of various things, mainly dogs.
Oh
well,
yeah,
everybody loves dogs.
The dog D&D things that you don't
Yes,
really
the
cute.
Dungeons and Doggies artwork, which there will be more of because it's just too good. And I'm running a Dungeons and Doggies campaign. It's my first time as a DM, and it's the best time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Jesse will reach out to you about that. He's in the chat now. He runs a podcast on the network called DMs of Vancouver.
Yeah.
And his wife Haley also does Dungeon Dog drawings. So there we go.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, doing some networking for you there, Jesse. You're welcome. I had a real fun segue to say, but instead of that, how about we get into playing the game, everyone is Jonas.
I'm really bummed out now. I was hoping for a fun segue.
I'll remember it randomly, like maybe like 3/4 of the way through the show, and say it as a non sequitur.
Should definitely say
Okay,
it.
thanks.
Do I sound echoey to anyone else, or is it just my weird?
You know what I sound like? I don't sound anything at all.
Okay, don't get scared, but talk.
Okay.
Ooh.
Look, listen to me.
Oh.
I
Hey,
sound
that worked.
incredible.
This happens
Yeah,
every
I can hear
time.
you in my headphones now.
Cool. Well, you know what? It wasn't a segue, but I was gonna say there's a few dog characters in this show. Maybe we'll meet some today.
Oh man, what a fun segue.
Color me intrigued.
What color is that?
Red.
Sweet. Color you
Yes,
red.
yeah.
Nice. So I'm done with the pretense. The guests and host have showed me their goals before the game, and I approve them. The guilt has been weighing on me of us lying and pretending that Erik was throwing me the goals and then me catching them. I'm coming out and saying it now, before I get dragged and cancelled later
I
when
feel
people
like we
review
had
the footage.
It was the perfect scheme.
Yeah, but I just couldn't live with it anymore.
Uh,
So, our story begins, as always, inside the head of Vancouver local Jonas McGill, who actually is an Australian. I don't know if we've established that before.
we've established it. Yeah.
May I
Okay.
ask a question to begin with? This head.
Yes, but I am going to start the timer.
Oh no.
Not for the question, for the entire game.
This head, does it smell like vape? Like cotton candy or something?
No, it doesn't, unfortunately.
Does it smell like anything?
Well, you're within his mind, so you can smell whatever he can smell.
But we don't smell anything separate from.
Hey, here's a real question.
Okay.
And I called up Dr. Carl to ask him, but he was busy. I didn't get through.
Dr. Carl.
Is this gonna be the whole stream, just like references that I
Let's
don't
talk
get?
about how good Dr. Carl
Dr.
is.
Carl
for
is the
an hour. Let's do it.
purest, smartest man in the universe, as
He's
far as
so
I can
tall too. Have you ever stood next to him?
tell. No,
He's a giant.
I tried to go to a book signing of his, but the line was too long. He's a huge celebrity in Australia, Erik.
Yeah, he sounds
Yeah.
dope.
He's
not,
a s-
not big enough. I don't really know his stuff. So I'm with you,
Ah.
Erik.
He's
Thank
the guy that's on Triple J every Thursday that knows the answer to every single question that you could ask him. Anyway, don't be so modest. You definitely know Dr. Carl, surely.
Sure,
Yeah.
yes. I'm hip and up to date and a good Australian.
I don't think you need to.
Lex
be
didn't
either
get
of
the
those
memo
things.
on all the made-up Australian celebrities. Anyway, so I tried to ask Dr. Carl, couldn't get through. Why can you only smell boogers after you pick them out of your nose?
Wow, that is deep.
What do you say?
I didn't get through, so I still don't know. If anyone knows, I'd really love to know the answer.
Right.
I think I'm going to place an international call next Thursday and see if I can get through. Because that I need to know.
What do boogers smell like?
Well, that'd be like on Wednesday. Well, you can find out right now if you.
I'm not going to. Maybe after the stream.
Thank you.
I've never
Please
smelled
don't.
a booger.
Can we?
Start the game.
Yeah.
yeah,
bit of
let's
control.
get off this tangent.
So part of the game is I'll try and waste as much time as possible. So we're in Jonas's head. Jonas is wearing a pair of worn out New Balance trainers, some elastic socks with the I say elastic socks. The
You
elastic is
did.
dead.
What, elastic socks?
Let's just say I didn't say that. He's wearing regular old socks with no elastic in them because that's what I meant. Yeah, he's wearing cut-off jean shorts, and he is also wearing a Cold Chisel t-shirt. Bid for control.
Okay.
Alright.
I totally know what I'm doing.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, we should have maybe shown like.
Done a refresher.
Yeah.
So you can bid anywhere from 0 to all of your tokens.
I think we did
Oof.
say that, but I
Yes.
just didn't. I didn't say like you do it like this.
And if you lose,
You
You
don't
keep
get
them.
control, but you keep them.
You
you
keep,
keep
them.
all
Oh,
of
okay, that's
them.
handy.
You keep all the ones that were in your hand, and then you actually get one back. So
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
yeah,
Alright. Are we ready?
and reveal.
I got 2.
Oh, I also have 2.
oh look, I went big or go home. But that means I lose all of these precious babies, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
How many did you bid?
I bid
5.
5.
I think that might be the most anyone's ever bid straight out the
I'm
gate.
just keen because I know what I want to make him do straight away.
Okay.
Just pick his nose.
So you pick Jonas's nose.
I guess. Okay, do I throw this away?
Yeah, you
Yes.
put these in here.
All right.
But then you
every
get
time we
one
bid,
back.
You take one back.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you
Oh,
can-
everyone takes one back?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's cool that we can, like, gain this currency.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be less stingy then.
Okay, so we are outside the A&W at Broadway in Canby.
Delicious.
Jonas picks his nose.
Yes.
A long streaky booger comes out. It smells kind of metallic, like blood, a little bit. It's a little bit red. It's got
Metal?
an umami undertone. And
I make him shove it in his mouth and take a good bite.
yeah, gladly. That's a normal thing that Jonas might do.
How can I take over control?
You can
horrible.
intrude at any time for at the cost of 3 tokens. You won't automatically gain control,
You
but
roll off.
you have a roll off. But you have the advantage in the case of a tie if you do that.
I'll let it keep going.
Anyway, it's kind of salty. It's got the texture of a snail if you've
horrible.
ever eaten one.
Why?
Yes, I have.
I have also. They're awful.
Well, a snail tastes like whatever sauce you put on it. So
Oh, it was more like the texture that was.
There was no
really
sauce
awful.
involved. In
What?
my defense, I was a kid.
you probably
Oh, God.
wouldn't. Oh, you ate like a snail in a garden, not
Live snail?
like an escargot.
Yeah.
That's cruel.
Dude, we need to talk about my childhood. I've done things.
I mean, it's eat or be eaten, Eric.
Oh, in the wild world of Australia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
I was in South America at the time, but yeah,
In the wild world
So-
of South America?
still,
I've also eaten insects as a child. That's just like.
it's a thing
something
you
you
do.
Ants taste like what super glue smells like.
Or there's
Well-
those like honey ants. Those taste.
I've
like
eaten
kind of
those
honey.
too when I lived in Malaysia. You dip them in chocolate.
So I'm going to make Jonas walk into that AMW, and he is going to get himself a Beyond Meat burger because he is he's going to do that.
Okay, so behind the counter is a 6'4" man. This character was submitted by Erik. We have a character submission sheet, which I'll share with the both of you after the show. Yeah, 6'4" skinny man.
Okay.
Wearing a white shirt and jorts. When looking closely at the shirt, you can see the name Michael written there in light grey ink. He's not wearing the A&W shirt like everyone else.
Wait, so his shirt says Michael? His
Yes.
jorts say Michael.
It says if you look closely at the shirt. But I
Why?
imagine that the jorts probably say it too.
Why would I look closely at this guy's shirt? I want a burger.
Yeah, so, hey Eric, what does the Beyond Burger cost? You get one,
costs
you get one
like
like every
$8.
Monday, right?
Yeah, I get one like just about every Monday. I get 2 every Monday, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say $8. That's 2 of them, surely.
No,
Yeah, that'd be
they're
pretty pricey.
really expensive.
Oh.
Really, $8 just for the burger by itself.
Well, with cheese, but yeah.
Oof.
Are you getting it with cheese?
Yeah, I'm getting it with cheese.
Excuse me.
Katie?
We're not getting it with cheese because
Really?
Canadian cheese is rubbish.
Yes, we were talking about this before the show.
Absolute balls.
I
Do
don't
not
think
get the
it's Canadian
cheese.
cheese. I think it's just fake cheese. It's
Yeah,
like,
both.
It's like American cheese. Isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Anyway, so-
both same.
Oh, I mean, American cheese is really bad, but at least Canadian cheese is better than that.
So I neglected to tell the both of you, actually a rather important part of the entire premise of the show is that the reason this is happening to Jonas, that he's being controlled by these interdimensional entities, is he made
Yeah.
a Faustian bargain with a group of interdimensional beings in exchange for a magic backpack that operates the same as a D&D bag of holding. He has a number of items in there. We won't go through all of them right now, unless you'd like to. But generally, you can ask, is this
Tell
kind
me
of thing in there?
3 good ones.
3 good ones?
Yeah.
Good in what way? Good as in, like, interesting, or good as in,
Good
like,
as in
good
why
aligned?
Why would no? Why would someone have that in a backpack ever? That kind of good.
Okay, alright. A pair of what look like 3D glasses, but they actually offer Jonas glimpses into an opposite dimension.
Ooh.
A human leather wallet branded with a demonic corporation, which every time open gives 100 Canadian dollars, but someone somewhere dies of starvation. There is already 100 loose from last time. in
Okay.
there.
So guilt free this for one go.
Yes, and let's say, here's another interesting thing. A Blu-ray copy of the Tom Hanks movie Big, but it's from an alternate universe where Tom Hanks was never a child.
Okay.
So he can't really method act the role because he doesn't know what it was like to be a child.
Oh, he just walked out fully formed.
Yeah.
Slid out, maybe.
No, he burst out. He just took over that entire body and
Oh,
destroyed it.
wait, it would absolutely
Like from
be.
Alien?
Yeah, or some sort of
Yeah.
thing business.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is a chest burster.
Ooh. I want to watch that movie.
Well, you can. You have the Blu-ray copy in the
Fantastic.
backpack. If you find a Blu-ray player.
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure along this street. What if I got a Best Buy?
Are we paying for the burger, or have we got distracted and
We
we're gonna
will.
walk
We
away?
will open that human skin wallet.
What? There's 100 loose. No one needs to die just yet.
It's already in there though.
No,
Wasn't
there
that the
is.
idea?
There's 100 loose. That's in your other wallet, which
Oh,
is
right.
actually
right,
a
right,
rip-
right.
Guilt-free
a
money.
Rip Curl Velcro chain wallet.
We have
Nice,
separate wallets.
nice, very
Yes.
nice, very,
Although-
very 90s.
Although, let's be real, there'll still be someone dying of starvation somewhere anyway, even if you are using the loose one.
Yeah, but I didn't cause that to happen.
Eric, are they really $12 after tax?
No, that's after tax. It's $8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a tax calculator because it's important that we have accurate prices on this show.
Hey,
I would
in
like
Australia,
to.
you don't pay tax after. It's the onus is on the shopkeeper
I know.
too.
You never shut up about it.
No,
It's
it
the
is.
only thing I
The
know about
surprise
Australia.
tax here is really annoying, and there's 3 Australians, so we're here to just bag out Canada, I guess. Sorry, Canada.
Or just tell you about
You're
Australia.
becoming native. Stop saying sorry. Don't do it.
Canada's so bad they don't
get
even
one,
have
it's alright.
45 plus heat waves.
Yeah.
Fucking morons.
Just
Fucking
wait.
idiot.
Just
Babies.
you wait.
Yeah, but by that time Australia will be having 60 plus.
Oh yeah,
It's
but
not fair. The advantage that you guys got
Yeah,
early on.
we've got the heat advantage.
We'll never be able to catch up.
Well, what we did is we
Being adapted.
accelerated it by just burning a hole in the ozone layer.
I thought that was in New Zealand.
Do you know
Well,
how
it's
close
over there.
those
Oh,
two
well,
it's a
countries
very
are?
big hole.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. New
And
Zealand
then-
is like our Canada. They're nicer. They've got funny accents and it's colder.
It's true.
Who's our Canada?
Well,
That's a good question.
to America. Because America is always the presumed protagonist of
I
countries.
know. But who's Canada's Canada?
Canada's Canada?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know if Canada
Yukon
gets a
Territory.
Canada.
Okay, it's Yukon. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But are they nicer?
Eric's from Yukon, so yes.
We're extremely nice there. So.
Anyway, I want this burger.
Yeah, you paying for this or what?
You're paying. Which cash are you paying with? The
I
loose change?
Oh shit.
Here's my thinking. More money is always better.
You can
And-
get the money out of the wallet whenever you want.
Also,
Yeah, there's no limit.
people are dying of starvation anyway.
But this makes a person on top of the person who was already dying of starvation.
All right, stop it.
I'm not trying to convince you not to. I'm just
I
letting you
pull
know all
out
the
the
facts.
very awesome, trendy Rip Curl wallet, and I get some money out of that.
Hell yeah.
And I pay for my burger, and then
You have $92 left.
great, good. I immediately bite into this burger, and just keep biting,
All right.
Eat it faster. Shove it in.
swallowing it before one of these
Jonas
jokes can
is-
make me stop.
Jonas's health bar is already full.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if it wasn't, it would have refilled
Nice.
at this point.
Good burgers.
Jonas has hit points, a health bar, and hearts.
I'm gonna make Jonas burp.
You can force him to burp. Can you? Okay, you know what? Roll a 20-sided for me, please. We're gonna see what happens.
Okay. Oh, ooh, 17.
Oh, Jonas does like a full-on Barney. Barney, is it Rubble from The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does a full-on Barney Rubble.
Is Michael a person that is going to be a recurring character in this story? Because do I need to burp in his face to cause something to happen?
Everyone
Do
that
it.
I mention has the opportunity to come back. So all of the characters, bar the ones I make up on the spot, are submitted by people, and they all have inventory and little bios.
Fantastic.
And there's like 150 of them.
How many people are in this AMW?
People or like living beings?
Well, color me intrigued. Living beings.
Well, two that you can see. There's this person that you keep assuming is called Michael, and there is a dog
Why has he
in the
stolen
corner.
Michael's shirt?
A French bulldog wearing a mechanical jacket with a high-powered rifle and a 360-degree swivel attached to it.
Cute.
And it is like it is like salivating looking at your burger as you're eating it.
I'm gonna intrude.
Oh wow!
Spending 3.
It's time to
Why do you still laugh at that? I've been doing it for months.
I know, but when we did it live, it put it into a context for me. I was like, wait, should I be embarrassed by this?
No, we
be.
shouldn't.
I shouldn't be,
No.
of course.
Oh,
Yes!
goddamn.
I got a 4, so it's me now.
I got a 2,
Oh, that's
so
unfortunate.
it's Eric now.
But you ate the burger.
Mm.
You made a transaction.
I would like to say that How big is it? It's about that big.
It's unfortunately not quite that big.
Yeah, that looks pretty big.
Then you could just get one probably. Or would you still get 2 and just have more fun?
I never buy one thing. If I'm gonna eat something, I can't buy just one. It doesn't matter how big it is.
Roughly 5 bites, would you say?
5 bites? I
If
don't
they're
know.
very big bites.
Yeah, okay.
Can you wiggle my cord, by the way? I feel like I'm not in the...
This is crazy.
I know, it's wild, right? Holy shit. Jesus.
So this is why we're
Unbelievable.
getting that
Oh, there
new
you are.
mixer. That's Cave Goblins Patreon, patreon.com/cavegoblins.
So is the burger all gone?
There's like you took 5 bites of it. There's 3 bites left. It's an 8-bite burger for Jonas.
Okay, I'll just drop it right on the floor.
Okay, the dog runs over and
Mhm.
starts snuffing it down.
Um,
The gun is aimed at you the entire time,
okay.
like it's following you, like the Predator gun.
I don't
Huh?
mind. I'm not bothered by that.
Hang on, did I reference a Predator gun on an animal last week too?
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
I think it's one of your like touchstones.
Yes.
So I want to talk to the cashier guy and say, "Oh, that was delicious. Thanks so much for the burger."
In absolutely no accent, thanks, Eric. Whatever that means. He says, "Okay, do you want to fill out a feedback form or something?"
No, I was actually wondering if your manager is around. I'm the electrician. I was
Roll
called
for
in.
lying, please, Eric.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1
Okay.
to make my roll better, which is the thing that you're allowed to do, by the way.
You can spend as much as you want, but a 1 is always a fail.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so you asked to see the manager?
Yeah.
He says, okay, I guess you're gonna have to talk to the manager then. Corey, yeah? The electrician is here. We didn't order an electrician. He
You
says he didn't order an electrician.
you should probably tell him to call the head office then.
Did you hear
Anyways.
that, Corey? Wait, did you hear that, Corey? No, what did he say?
Are these 2 different voices that you're doing?
Yeah, the viewers could tell.
Okay, cool.
So it's like you know. Anyway, that all happens.
Yeah.
Eric's made me feel self-conscious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Hey, Eric. You should start doing a different voice every time you talk as Jonas. See how it feels. Try it on.
Nah.
Anyway, this.
Give us your best Australian accent.
I
Ooh.
absolutely will
Give
not.
us.
Okay, if you
do
don't,
it.
I'm gonna subtract 1 point at your current multiplier, whatever that may be.
I cannot do it on
But
the Australian
you just need to
stream?
try. You just need to try.
Bad ones are the best ones.
Pretty much.
What should I say?
Bowl me a Yorker.
Bowl me a Yorker.
A Yorker, yeah,
A Yorker.
yeah,
Bowl me a Yorker.
yeah.
What is this nonsense?
It didn't even try.
hold on. I'm trying. I'm nervous, right? I'm surrounded by Australians.
That's not a good place to be.
What if we don't look at you? Does that help?
Bowl me a Yorker.
That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Well, anyways, while these 2 are arguing, I'm just gonna say, all right, just I'll head in there. I'll get started. Don't worry about it. And I start walking into the back.
Okay, you're not wearing high vis, unfortunately, so he does stop you.
Who stops me? The cash register
the
guy?
cash register guy, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to do my job.
He says, just wait a minute. Corey's calling the head office. We'll find out.
Okay. Is there any way that like we could speed this up? Like,
You just want to wait for it? Because that's fine. We can skip ahead in time. But you've been interacting, so I'm interacting back.
Well, I'm saying to him, I'm asking him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, can I just like, my lunch break's over and I'm trying to clock out early today. So
Can
I
you
just
roll a
get...
20-sided?
Okay, here we go. Oh. I can't
roll again.
I'm gonna roll
again.
a different one.
Yeah.
You're touching mine.
I got a 14.
Yeah, go on in then.
All right, cool. So I head into the back.
All the lights are off.
All the lights are off. We don't have a
Spooky.
flashlight, eh? No, we don't.
Is one of them flickering?
Is there
yes.
any source of light in the backpack? Like, maybe not a flashlight, but
No,
something
but
else?
we do have those 3D glasses. Maybe they'll help me. Maybe in the other dimension that I look into, the light will be on. So I'll put those on.
You put them on, and it's like a blue and red night vision goggles, except everything is McDonald's branded.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
In the alternate dimension, this is a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's in this room?
In this room, there is what you'd expect to see in a McDonald's. There's a bunch of fryers. There's some grills. There's that.
In the back?
Yeah, we're in the back. Wait, what are you talking about? What do you think they cook the burgers in the front? Or are you talking about like the office?
Like the back.
The back is where they make things, the kitchen.
Okay. All right. So all right. Cool. It's pitch black in the back, like where they're cooking the burgers.
This is why I'm not.
This seems like an OSHA violation.
Yeah, well, you can
maybe
say
it
that
is.
if you want.
Tell me, is there the uncooked food and stuff just stacked up everywhere as well?
There's a bunch of insect carcasses, like giant ones.
I'm gonna roll for control.
So you
What?
I'm gonna
You're
go
gonna-
for
you're
it. I'm
gonna
gonna go
intrude?
for it. I'm gonna intrude. I'm gonna go for it.
3.
3.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. Big money. Ah! Oh.
I rolled a 6.
Failure hurts.
You
A
gotta
lot.
be careful with those tokens.
Failure
You don't
hurts.
get more.
Jesse
No.
says, "Did I miss us going to a McDonald's? Weren't we in A&W?" Yes, but we're wearing magic glasses that make you see into another dimension.
I have a question about this dimension.
Yes.
Does the stuff in the McDonald's and the stuff in the A&W line up perfectly? Or...
Well, we haven't moved yet.
Oh,
so
hey, walk around.
you didn't take
Ooh.
Let's
stock.
find out.
I'm gonna shout loudly, "Hey, this is a OSHA violation, by the way." And I'm just gonna keep walking to the office, to the back.
Okay. You bump into something that looks like there's nothing there.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever done VR before,
Yeah.
but it's like you were just walking through a corridor and someone put like a theater plinth in front of you.
Okay.
But then you feel something hot on your belly,
Okay.
and it starts to really burn. Bid for control.
Okay.
So everyone can bid for control for free now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, so do
No,
we, do we
bidding,
just
not
roll?
rolling. So it's the bid. So
Oh,
it's
I see.
however many tokens you want, from 0 to however many you have left. And reveal.
I got 2.
I have 4.
Okay.
All right.
And take
Was
one
that
back.
was that a 0, Katie?
That is a 0.
Oh,
Do-
and I
we
take-
do this in
that's
audio
right, hang
format
on.
as
Sorry.
well. No, that's okay.
Ugh.
I put them in there. I don't put them back in front of me
And
to
I
spend
get
again
one
later.
back as well.
Yes, everyone gets one back.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Cool,
When
cool.
you do run out, you don't get any more back. You can no longer regain them.
You might want to
Deadly.
keep those secret from us, by the way. Like,
Oh, these?
tip that coaster over
Probably.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have control, Lex?
Okay, yeah. Well, all right. I'm just gonna slide the glasses up and take a little peek down at what's burning my tummy.
It's fryer oil.
Great. I might take a step back.
You might?
yeah. I'll take a step back. It's already
What if you just
Jo-
made
Jonas took
just
5 points of damage.
just
like,
lick
just shove his face in there and yeah.
He took 5 points of damage.
I'm already burnt. So
What's a little more?
delicious.
Delicious oil.
Yum. No,
I-
I'm not. No. Okay. So I can't really see anything without the glasses. Is that right? Because it's so dark.
If you wait a little bit, your night vision will kick in.
I might. All right. I'm gonna keep walking around, but I'm not wearing the glasses now. I want to see what's in the A&W.
Okay. 30 seconds later, and your night vision has kicked in.
I
Great.
just had to wait 30 seconds.
In the A&W. Yeah, I mean, how long does it take you to be able to see in the dark?
Picturing
Yeah, not
long.
Jonas's pupils just doing that.
I guess I assumed it was some sort of like magical darkness or something.
In the A&W kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, what could make a A&W kitchen so dark?
Where are we headed in here?
Well, I don't know. What can I see?
So it's all of the same stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it's swapped over like in direction. There is a,
Does that include
a door
the,
at the back.
The insects that you mentioned before?
No, just boxes of patties
Oh,
and,
okay.
and things like that. There's a fridge where in the other place was kind of like a pulsing egg sack.
Okay. If I put the glasses on, I can see the other dimension.
Uh-huh.
Can I touch the things in the other dimension?
Do you want to try?
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put the glasses back on. I want
I'm
to. I want to
fascinated.
touch the egg sack. But I'm gonna maybe just poke it with a broom.
Okay. It's you don't have a broom on you. You go to reach for
I'm
it.
in the back.
You go to
There's
reach for the
use
broom.
your
though.
toe. Use your toe. Do a bit of the old little.
You go to reach
little
for the
toe
broom and you
touch.
knock over a bottle of ketchup.
Oh.
Okay. Can I just?
Turning
still
your head,
pick
you
it up
see
anyway?
you see there is a broom on the other side exactly of the room because it's mirrored.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna poke it with my foot now. It's too much nonsense.
Well, it's just the wall.
Oh, okay. So I can't poke the egg sack.
Well, the egg sac is the opposite wall of where it would be. So
Yes.
this mirror universe is it's flipped. So if you imagine
Okay.
this room,
Then can I
the
go?
bookshelf is
So there is an egg sac in
Okay.
our reality.
Yeah. Can I go to the mirror side of it in the A&W, see if I can find an egg sac there?
Oh, totally.
All right. I do that.
It's cold and hard.
Oh,
And
when
flat.
I kick at it.
Well, yeah, when you touch it, you're gonna kick. How hard are you gonna kick?
Yeah.
Like really
like-
hard?
Like hard.
Can you
I
roll
wanna
a
do
20
some-
sided?
What's a 12? Amazing.
The you hear the egg sac shatter, and then you feel a sharp pain, then a excruciating ache and wetness. The glasses fall off your face, and you look down, and there's your foot, and then a piece of glass, and then the rest of your foot.
Oh.
Jonas takes a full heart of damage.
Oh, no. 5 points and a heart of damage he's
Yeah.
taken.
Point of clarification.
for control.
Wasn't weren't you trying to make it Jonas kick the one that was in our reality, not wearing the glasses?
So we went. I think the assumption was that after we figured out it was mirrored, we just said, "Doug, stop fucking around. You know what I'm trying to do."
Yeah, I just wanted to kick
That's
the
what-
bug. But
yeah.
I guess I've kicked a fridge. Is that right?
Yeah, you kicked the fridge.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're not in the other reality. You're just looking at it.
I was
Yeah.
trying to see if I could
It's-
interact with it, but I
It's
guess
the
I
same.
cannot.
It's the same rules as VR.
All right. Well, in that case,
You want to bid?
Yeah, we had to
okay.
bid. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you lost control
oh, I see.
because when Jonas gets severely injured, we usually
Oh.
32
Okay,
minutes,
okay.
33 minutes on the clock
Okay.
Okay.
and reveal.
I got 1.
I got 2.
I got 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, what do we do now?
Do we roll off?
Yes,
Okay.
I have other sound effects too.
Wait. No, you
The-
roll.
the
You
little one.
roll with the little one. I'll roll with the big one.
Oh, don't like those new rules.
Wait, are they different sizes?
No.
No, I'm
Oh.
suggesting
One
that
of them
I
has
roll with the
14
20.
more sides.
I don't
Oh,
like the
okay.
look of my chances already. This is going to be bad for
No, I'm
Katie.
just
You can
a roll.
do it.
It'll be fine.
What is that, a 5?
Yeah, gotta beat a
Okay.
5.
You didn't
Ah,
make
It
fun.
was a 3.
This
Okay,
knucklehead is
that's
still in
unfortunately
charge.
smaller than a 5.
It is.
You don't spend yours, though.
What?
No, only the winner does.
Have you?
But I
s-
get one back,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
good.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you get 1 back.
Ooh.
You took yours back already?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I made a mess.
All right. So you said there's a door in the back. I'm gonna get off this bug tangent and limp over to that door.
Uh-huh.
How much am I bleeding, by the way?
About as much as you could expect from your foot being completely severed.
I think.
Wait, like off?
Let me draw a diagram.
Let me also.
Oh gosh. Okay, maybe I need to deal with this before I go through that
I think
door.
you should pick the foot up and carry it in your mouth.
Well,
I don't think
Not
so.
in my mouth.
I really don't think so.
that's just unwieldy.
But then you.
I could
So
just like
for the viewer,
carry
this
it
is
in my
this
shirt.
is my diagram, and then
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Not good.
Hey, not
Yeah.
too bad.
There's
so
no blood on the diagram,
You
though.
can walk on your
oh,
heel.
see my red pen is on your table.
Oh,
so-
You
yeah,
can walk
okay.
on your heel.
yeah, you
so
can
it's
still
not-
walk.
It's
Question.
not
Okay,
a,
question. Is there
lost-
anything in the backpack that I could use to like glue this half of the foot back on,
I don't think there is.
or stitch it?
Let's
or
see. There
magically
is a
heal
sewing
it.
kit.
Oh, there is a sewing kit. That's right.
It's gotten really gruesome.
Well,
there's a bloody glass shiv with a bandage tape handle. You could probably remove that.
Not. that doesn't sound
Let
right.
me have a look.
Oh, like remove the bandage.
Yeah. There's a deck of many things.
no.
There's nothing in there that could help. I'm just
I
seeing if there's anything
mean-
else.
Could like call an ambulance, go to hospital maybe.
That sounds too normal.
Sounds too normal. All right. Just checking in.
We can do normal stuff too. It doesn't have to be weird stuff.
I
Yeah.
just worry if we
the
don't
point.
get the foot treated, are we just gonna die?
Maybe.
We're not going to die in 32 minutes though, which is fine.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not from that spot.
Thir-
It's not
30
like you hit a
minutes.
major
It's
artery.
been 2 minutes.
All right. Okay. I want to use the sewing kit. Sew this foot back on. Wrap it up with a
Oh, you're
bandage.
just gonna sew around.
Yep.
Okay.
Just
I'm
sew it
not
back
gonna,
on. Wrap it with a bandage.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that because you're still
all right.
fresh off of getting control.
It would be pretty fair to make me roll for that because that is nonsense.
No, Lex,
It's
you're
the
good
kind
at
of thing that
sewing.
Jonas would probably do.
true,
on
I
his
am.
own.
Lex is good at sewing.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna give you,
you
that
do a
proficiency.
bang up job.
I'm
Cheers.
giving
You'd be
Jonas the
great.
sewing proficiency for this kind. So,
Great.
you saddle stitch the foot back on, and finish it off with like a little small embroidery of an owl in a suit.
Oh.
No, I do not because that takes,
It's muscle memory at this point.
that would take more than 8 hours to make what you're imagining.
Well, this is a magic sewing thread.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, in that case, sure.
Okay.
All right, and then I just bandage it up.
I'm gonna now, because I've said that, it's now canonical, so I have to put the magic sewing kit.
So is there now just embroidered into flesh some thread?
I need to make an
in the shape of an
errata,
owl.
something I said at the beginning that he was wearing. Actually, no. So Jonas is actually really hot, and you feel that he's actually wearing 2 shirts.
Oh, I interpreted that
Okay.
differently.
Yeah, same.
I mean, he looks
I was
kind of
like,
like
oh,
John
alright.
Peter.
Okay.
He's Napoleon Dynamite,
Ah,
but he looks like the
Right.
actor, not the character.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, everything we've done
Kind of.
today has been an improvement then, I think.
Harsh.
But the bleeding has stopped externally.
Nice. All
The
right.
foot is getting slowly bigger.
Just bleeding and
I would imagine that it would.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's hobble over to this back door and see what's in there.
Yep. It is a way too nice office for an A&W. There's still all the service stuff like water pipes and the electrical box and stuff like that, but there's a mahogany desk.
Fancy.
With there's a fountain pen, but it's actually on a revolve from the Mont Blanc store, as if to show off this is a Mont Blanc fountain pen. And there is a 5'3" man sitting on a leather Eames chair behind with
There's a what sitting on the chair?
5'3".
Oh, 5'3" man. Okay.
He's got curly, shaggy blonde hair and a medium length beard. And he's listening on a what's a really expensive speaker? One of those.
Bose.
Yeah, a Bose speaker of all. He's listening to Joe Rogan podcasts. Joe
Okay.
Rogan Experience.
All right. I already have
Yeah.
opinions about him.
Yeah.
I just give
Are
him,
you the
I give him a little
electrician?
nod. Oh, yep, that's me.
So
Electrician.
that lie has already passed, so we'll just keep it without rolling. Okay, what's the problem? Why did corporate send you out? They said they were sending someone, so...
Well, you've got all those lights turned off out there. I assume
Oh, yeah, that's a good
because it's
point.
broken and
I
not
just-
because you're idiots.
I thought that was just a particle shift.
Well, I assume that it's because it's broken, and I'm here to check it out.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I know a lot about this, so maybe I can actually help you. So,
There's no need.
okay, man, whatever floats for you. Just tell me how many parsecs it is.
I still like look around, inspecting the room.
He pauses
lick
the
my finger,
podcast
put it in the air.
during an ad for Hey Eric, what kind of ads would you hear on the Joe Rogan Experience?
They have like sex toy ads.
Yeah, during an Adam and Eve ad.
But yeah, I look like I'm really inspecting it and taking this seriously. Yeah, say flip on those 3D glasses, flip them back up again. 7 parsecs.
Oh, I would have thought it would be 8.59. But that's just me. I'm just a layman.
Yeah, I
Have
mean,
you seen my Mont Blanc?
I can see how you would think that number, but when you've been in the business as long as me, you know, you get a bit of an eye for this kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on this. I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. Do you know Joe Rogan? He's so smart. He's so smart. He knows everything. He's kind of like so my Australian friend, he talks about this guy Dr. Carl. He's like Dr. Carl, but like really muscly. He's got so much testosterone. He's such an alpha that he doesn't have any hair. It's awesome.
I don't. Okay. Sure.
He's really high T.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Anyway, where's your fuse?
You can shut this guy
Where's your
up.
fuse box? I guess
it's
I
the one
could.
with the.
How tall is Jonah?
Jonas is 5'10". No,
5'10".
wait, that's canonical, right? He's 5'10". He used to be shorter than me. Then I found out I was shorter than him.
Okay, because this guy's only 5'3".
Yeah,
and I mean, I am
you've got reach on it.
somewhat wounded.
But you do have a bunch of magical weaponry.
Oh, okay. Great. What kind of weapon do I have? I want to pick a fight.
There's a gun with infinite ammo,
Oh.
but it just you have to spend 2 tokens like in our real world
Yeah.
to shoot it.
There's a shiv,
Because it seems a bit unfair.
Yeah.
There's a shiv that's unmagical, as far as I understand.
as far as
Uh-huh.
we know.
Yeah.
There's a police road spikes roll.
Yeah.
There is a pirate gun with a bullet, but it doesn't have any primer or wadding.
I could hit him over the head with it.
That's true. You could do that, but you would have to roll.
Wait.
But
I
he
know.
says it's the box with the lightning bolt on it.
Oh, is the box in the same room?
Yeah, like all the service stuff.
Oh, okay.
Is in
So
this room.
he
So it's
can't-
like
he
he's
can't
got really
maybe,
nice
like-
stuff, but it's like a broom closet kind of.
Yeah. He can't maybe like lead me to this box and then I'm behind him so I can like punch him in the back of the head like a real Australian.
Well, the room is like a king hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he is currently behind his desk.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, by all means, you can try and convince him to go over so you can king hit him. Unfortunately, well, actually, no. There is there's an empty Carlton Draft glass on his desk as well. So he's prime for a glassing.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, for any Canadians, because apparently they don't have the word glassing.
Wait, you don't have glassing here? I mean, you can infer what it means.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
figure it out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From the
When I've
context.
talked to other Canadians and I say the word glassing, they're like, "What is that?" And I'm just like,
It's so pure.
"What?"
I know.
Yeah. But yeah. So for anyone listening, it's just you pick up the glass, you smash it, and then you stab the person with it.
Oh, I thought it was just smashing over the head.
Oh, okay.
You can do that, but it is dangerous on your hands.
Wait. All right. Which one is more dangerous to my hand?
The smashing it on someone's head is more dangerous with your hand because
You could just bean him with it, like from afar.
That's true.
It crumbles
Yeah.
often, especially since people usually do the open-handed thing, and it crumbles, and then the glass shards go in your hand.
Well, I am.
So it's best to smash it off something else, so you got a little shard and you go beak.
But you already have a glass shiv. Like, if you're gonna do that,
We do have a shift. Yeah.
No. I'm gonna glass him.
okay, please roll.
The
Yeah, the
Oh, the
D6.
little one?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's a
Oh,
one.
oh dear.
hell yeah.
Ugh.
So you were gonna do the like smash and stab.
Yes.
Jonas just slaps down his hand on the table. He's holding it by the open mouth part of the glass. That gives way underneath, but the
Oh.
comes through his hand.
Broke it the worst way
I'll draw
possible.
a diagram for you. Don't worry.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Thanks.
Should we bid for control?
Yeah, while I'm drawing.
Excellent.
Okay.
Are we bidding or are we just?
We're bidding, yeah.
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 Okay.
Ready.
Oh my
I
god,
have
this
tokens
is the
in this
best
sweaty hand.
I've ever drawn, I think.
All right, we're ready. Can we reveal?
Yeah.
I would
yes.
love. Okay, cool. Sick. I got 4.
Oh,
I have one.
Too many. I have 3.
I have one because I feel like I should not have control anymore.
You've been a poor steward.
yes, I have.
All right.
So I can't find red, but I do have like a peach-colored coconut.
Oh, is
Oh,
that-
okay.
What's that? Is that supposed to be like a platypus?
So kind of like
It's a narwhal.
that's like it's like a perfect punch out.
Oof. I thought
Of
you were
his
trying to
hand.
be nice to us.
Is
or
this on
something.
the same side of the body as the foot that I fucked up, or is it
Yes.
more? Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, it is. Jonas usually
That's
screws
an
up
epic
his-
hole.
Yeah.
That's like.
Well, it's a pint. It's a pint glass.
I wonder how the rest of the hand is holding together.
Pure determination.
Not
Okay.
holding together well, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sorry, who has control?
Me. I had 4. I bid 4. So I'm just gonna say oops and walk over to the electrical box.
Okay. He's just like mouth completely ajar.
Oh, he's pretty surprised by that.
Yeah.
He's impressed
Okay.
by all your testosterone.
Yeah, he is. He is.
What a manly display.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open up this electrical box, the one with the lightning bolt on it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say, okay, and like I'm just, as if I'm just like seeing the problem, and I'd like to harvest the copper wires.
Okay.
So maybe I'll use the shiv as a tool to dig them out.
Okay, so there is like some conduit. It's that like kind of braided
Yeah,
wire
I know exactly
that-
what conduit is.
inside. Well, there's different
Personally.
kinds of conduit. There's Schedule 40 PVC, and there's also braided.
I was thinking of the braided one, not
okay.
the PVC.
All right. Cool.
All right. Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
so
that's
you're gonna
the
try
best
and
choice
you're gonna try and cut that
for
with the glass
sure.
shiv.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the glass shiv to cut it and harvest that copper wire.
The glass shiv snaps against the metal.
What else is in the backpack?
All sorts of things.
We've got some other stuff in the. Okay.
You're currently wearing a ring of featherfall, by the way.
Oh yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
mention that. Okay, Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm going to pick the lock on the faceplate of this electrical box, so I can get at the guts.
The flathead
inside.
screws.
Yeah,
You're gonna pick them.
I'm gonna pick that. That's essentially a screw is basically a lock in
what
my.
What are you gonna use to open those screws?
I am going to use the. We have change, right, from the Beyond Burger. We spent
you
$8.
have you have a toonie.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that toonie.
Oh, it fits perfectly. How fortunate. Yeah. You open it up, and there's those like orange twist connectors.
Yeah.
In there.
Okay, I'm going to harvest all of the copper, all of the
Try and
wire.
Pull it out.
Yeah, pull it out.
Are you gonna like switch anything off first?
No,
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna
waste
roll
of time.
It's a
for
bold
you.
choice.
I'm gonna roll again because that fell. Your body goes stiff completely. Bit for control, and then I'll say what happened.
Okay.
Damien's so jealous that we're getting the L12. Yes, we're very excited for it. Anyway, and reveal. By the way, I'm talking to Twitch chat sometimes. I don't know if I made
I
that.
got a 4, baby.
I got 3.
Oh, I just got 2.
Are you all in, Katie?
Nah, still got some left, and I got one more to add as well.
She's been harvesting from the bids.
Yeah, and less full-heartedly than you're harvesting.
So
copper.
Jonas
Yeah, a little
takes
more
8 points
carefully.
of damage.
Uh-huh. So
13
what-
points
what-
of damage.
What, 8?
Yeah.
What are we up to so far?
well,
How many hit points does he have in total?
Yeah.
That's never been established.
We haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, great.
So he took 10 from each of
Okay.
the glass wounds.
Ooh.
So he's lost 33.
Okay.
And
Alright.
his foot at this point, it's starting to bleed along the embroidery.
And he's lost 1 heart, right?
He's lost a heart as well.
1 heart and 33 points of damage.
What
Yeah.
does a heart represent?
Health,
Health.
How many hearts does he usually have?
also not established. I don't think.
This man is a
he
medical
also-
miracle.
He also has a health bar.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's full, right? So he's
Yeah,
probably
the health
fine.
bar is full.
So he's taking electrical damage, I assume.
Yeah, he took 8
Okay.
points of electrical
Did
damage.
we get the name of the guy who's in the room?
No, you weren't polite enough
I
to
assume
ask.
that his name is Corey.
Yes.
Well, it
because
is,
established earlier.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna call out Corey. You know a lot about a lot. Can you come help me with this for a second?
He comes over and puts his hand on your head to like feel your temperature, and then
I
the
immediately.
electricity passes into him,
Hey, nice.
and he dies
Whoa.
Ah,
Whoa!
on the spot.
wow.
But there was a finite amount of electricity running through, like water out of a bucket, and he took the brunt of it. So otherwise, you probably would have taken more points of damage and maybe even another heart.
Oh, wow.
When you say finite, you mean I can't just go walk out and zap someone else to death right now?
Well, we haven't tried.
Okay, well, gonna put that in the back pocket. First of all, I want to bite his hand.
Rude. I would say
He's
rude.
cold. Well, probably not cold yet.
That's
his
even a little.
pigtail.
That's even a little.
I want to
weird.
bite his hair. It offends me.
Did we say he had a ponytail?
You said he had long hair.
I said he had curly, shaggy blonde hair.
Oh, shaggy.
You
blonde.
just assumed.
I just assumed it was in a ponytail because he sounded like the type.
I'm
Yeah.
imagining he looks kind of like Steve Zahn.
Can I bite his hair, please?
Yeah, I would have made you roll for biting his hand, but hair is fine.
All right, I just start shoving it into my mouth and I'm biting and biting and biting.
Are you breaking through and
Are you
filling your
pulling it
mouth
out?
with hair?
I would like to just bite off some.
And then are you gonna eat this hair?
I'm gonna put it in the backpack.
Well, how many
Oh,
would you
God,
do?
why?
Because like if you do too many, I'd probably make you roll
For sure, for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna take one good.
and like tear.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a little bit of because he's been like fully roasted. A bit of scalp comes off with it,
Nice, nice.
and it's yeah,
I'm gonna put that in the backpack.
it looks like char siu pork.
Corey's scalp and hair,
Yes,
singed,
What?
toasted,
A beautiful souvenir.
lightly toasted. Smells like A&W.
Corey's hair and partial singed scalp
Cool.
Incredible.
piece.
Cool.
Wait, partial. I'm gonna say char siu instead of singed because that's what I said it was.
Did you put the wires that we harvested in there?
Oh, you took them?
That's what I mean. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I
I'll
was
put
trying to
copper wires.
do. Okay, cool.
Nice.
No electricity left
Okay.
in them.
Does Jonas like reset every time, or are we just destroying him for the next people?
He resets, but there have been some lasting issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any lasting like PTSD?
Yeah, but that usually happens the other 6 days of the week.
Okay. Okay. Good stuff. So do I still have like the power of Thor running through me at the moment?
You can't tell.
One way to
what's-
find out.
Okay. The light's off in this room as well now, at this point.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I understand why that would happen.
But there is an exit door.
Yeah.
Like a fire exit.
Cool. So it's got like the lit sign.
No, because you cut off even the reserve power to it.
Wow.
Powerful. That's amazing.
Hmm.
And unlikely. But anyway,
It's just the way that this A&W was wired.
I can see why they needed us.
Yeah.
All right,
I think it has a back. I mean, there's a little road behind it.
I did like Michael, perhaps not his real name, and I liked that dog.
Yeah, he's just still in the front.
I don't want to. I don't want to kill the dog. I'll go out the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're on.
Are we in that really smelly alley that smells of urine all the time?
You
Which one
mean
is that?
every alley?
Next
yeah,
to the,
but I walk past this AMW every day. I
and
know which one.
behind it, like north on Cambie, is the behind, like where the Wendy's is where you are.
Yep. That's the one.
All right.
Stinks.
What's this big empty spot here between the Wendy's and the Uma Sushi?
The parking lot for the Wendy's.
Oh, okay. I'm going into satellite mode to find out. It is a parking lot. That's where you are. Yeah, you're next to a bunch of dumpsters.
Yes.
Yes.
Probably why it's stinky.
That makes sense.
You're welcome for that. I've deduced
Why
it.
don't I
Thank you.
always do satellite mode? This is so much more useful for the game.
I can't believe you're not on satellite mode. What is the use of the other mode?
I use it for finding like buses and businesses for you.
Is there anyone in the alley?
Yes, there is. I'm definitely prepared. For this, there is 6 foot tall thin man. Why are all these people 6 feet tall? With intense poet's eyes, slightly hunched posture, and brown hair and beard. He's wearing a bomber jacket, even in this heat. The heat of wearing 2 shirts is really getting to you. A flatliner's t-shirt.
More than the injuries?
His foot.
Don't you know how hot it is these days, Lex?
I'm
You
sorry.
just hear them
So
talk about it all
I'm
day.
sorry, I'm
It's
sorry.
so
It's a heat
hot
wave.
right now.
It's 49 degrees in game. And yeah, he's like he's got an acoustic guitar strapped over his back, and he's just walking down. Like, he's not an alley person. He's a passing through person.
Okay. Gonna touch him.
With which hand?
That was my
Well,
question.
the one without the hole in it.
Yeah, because that's kind of like hanging limp.
Yeah.
Like the fingers are sort of. It's kind of like an old jailer's keys. So it's like a big ring, and then the 4.
I'm thinking of his fingers like seaweed, just waving in the ocean.
Yeah, but with more rhythmic blood spraying.
Beautiful.
Yeah, lovely. Beautiful. Yeah, the other hand.
Oh, we could have wrapped that hand up. I guess we still could, right?
We still can, but
Yeah.
first of all, we got to find out just how much power of life and
Yes,
death I
true.
have in this other hand.
Yeah, okay. So you're going to go up and touch this guy?
Right on the cheek.
Alright, you have to roll for that.
Okay. Just this.
D6, yeah. Unless specified, it's always the 6 side.
Oh, I gotta say though, I do have a kung fu skill. So I would
People
like.
don't usually straight up just say their skills.
You know what? Look, we're running out of time. I know kung fu.
Okay, so you're going to kung fu touch his face.
Yes.
Alright, I'll allow it.
Okay, good. How much does that add to my roll?
+2, so it's a 4 plus.
Okay, all right. I feel a bit better about this. Ooh. Well, that comes to a 3.
No, it's a 1.
Yeah,
She
that's
rolled
a
a
1.
I did.
Jonas goes to do like a kung fu slap, but he does both hands at once.
Oh,
and
no.
accidentally gets the ring of one hand over the other one,
Oh no!
and it goes up until the hole is filled. It's about
No!
far up, so he's sort of like this.
Gonna draw
Oh
that.
the moment.
god!
And
Oh, that's horrible.
it's stuck. The dude
Wow.
screams and runs through the car parking lot.
Write a poem about that.
That's a bit rude that he
Is
didn't
what
think
I
to call
yell.
an ambulance for us. Thanks a lot, good Samaritan.
I don't know. It's a pretty like metal thing to see. I guess.
You did say you had poet's eyes.
Yes.
Are we bidding
Fran
for-
says kung fu skill is a good skill to pick. It is. And yes, you are bidding for control. Sorry, I forgot. 7 minutes on the
I kind
clock.
of feel like giving
7 minutes on the clock.
7?
7?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Couldn't come sooner. I'm roasting.
Yeah.
It is a little
It
warm
is
in here.
actually kind of nice in
Okay.
here.
Well, I'll say this to the viewers; they might not know, but to make a room soundproof, you pretty much have to make it disgustingly hot.
It
Uh,
sucks.
And reveal.
I got 5.
Holy shit.
Oh,
No!
I have 6.
What?
I was sure I would get it.
6. Are you all in with that, or have you just been?
I am not all in.
Wow.
Oh my
I've
god.
been-
There's been some,
getting
really
I've
good
been
token
thrifty,
economics.
alright?
Don't forget to take one back.
I sure
I
did.
clearly don't know what that's about.
Okay. First thing, can I pull my whole hand off of my other hand? Or am I
yeah,
like truly
when-
stuck?
When you do, where's my diagram? Sorry. The part that I put the line through
Uh-huh.
tears.
Oh.
So now it's open. We've got.
Okay.
It's like a cat of 9 tails, but it's a cat of 5
Okay.
fingers.
And floppy bits at the end of the...
Well, that's like what the cat, like that whip.
Oof. Do you mind if I just stitch that that tear up so I can like have the whole?
Do you want to stitch the hole shut so you've got like a
It's-
short truncated hand?
No,
a
no,
hand like this.
no, just the bit that
Look.
just tore. I just want to stitch that up, and then I'm gonna wrap it up in my second
At
shirt.
this point, you may as well
Okay.
just chop that
So when you take your shirt,
off and
when you
like,
take
wrap
off
up
your
the stump.
No, not yet.
Oh.
when you take off
Okay.
the cold chisel shirt, there's a bright pink shirt underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
It says swag in bright green letters over like neon yellow,
Amazing. Yep, I'm
Yeah.
into that.
Swag.
Good fashion change.
and so yeah, it sews up successfully. Luckily, the magic sewing kit can be used even in your non-dominant hand.
Oh, is the whole hand the dominant hand?
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
It would be too, because he used it to smash the glass.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, of course. All right, so I'm just gonna wrap that up real
unless you specifically specify. Is that a redundant sentence? Specifically specify?
Nah, sounds fine.
Unless you specifically specify, that I will use the dominant hand.
quick. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, so that's wrapped up. My God, I don't know where to go. What do you guys feel like doing?
Go back in the A&W.
Or into Wendy's, like try for new burger.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind some ice cream to put on this hand. Or my foot.
Ice
Hand.
cream to put on the hand?
Fantastic
And
idea.
the foot. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're hot. They're full of blood that don't feel good. To the
I-
Wendy's.
As you to the wall. As you start walking over, the foot splits open.
Oh,
Hmm.
no. I stitched that up good.
Lex is a very good
but
sewing.
you took a lot of points of damage.
That's right.
You lose a
That's-
heart.
Oh,
No.
Fair.
We've lost
Two
hearts.
hearts.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
But who even knows how many hearts we have?
Well, you'll find out.
We
Um,
clearly got at least
Yeah, we
one
might.
more going.
I hope so.
How
Alright.
many hit points have we lost? 33.
33, yeah.
Yeah.
A few.
Okay.
Okay. I stopped walking because my foot has come off a bit. Do I have a mobile phone?
No.
Oh shit.
They've never thought to get one.
What the hell? Okay. Do I see anyone nearby?
Yeah, within the Wendy's, there. I mean, you can hear like kind of a commotion inside the Wendy's.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like, "Ugh," and like shredding on guitar.
Was it that guy?
Interesting.
No, the guy ran north and he had an acoustic guitar. This is electric.
Okay. Well, then I pick up the part of my foot that fell off, and I just
It
like.
didn't fall off. It just burst open.
Oh, it just burst open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I won't carry it around with me then, I guess.
Well, you are carrying it around with you, whether you like it or not.
All right, but
It's
I
like
can.
I carry my guilt.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dad
So I'll
joke.
just hobble on it then over to this Wendy's.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alright.
So you can open the door.
Yep.
You see a 8'6" grizzly bear with a Fender Jaguar guitar
Okay.
doing the Freebird solo.
Woo, Freebird! That's
Um,
my response.
Yeah, he is like nodding and screaming.
I'm gonna intrude.
Oh.
Spending 3.
All right.
Rolling it
And
off.
nobody's all in.
No. Nobody is all in. We both got 1!
Whoa.
What is going on?
Let's go to auction. Okay, so
Auction.
yeah, so
I'll pledge 4.
four. Do we have five tokens? 5 tokens to beat, and
No.
this is only between Lex and Erik. It's 4.
No,
So,
I
no?
can't. I'm not gonna.
Too rich for your blood.
Too rich for my
Alright.
blood. That's
Bang,
all
bang,
over
bang.
the floor.
Okay.
Is that it for you, Erik?
No, I'm not all in.
I feel like someone's been embezzling.
Hey, we're just
Okay.
responsible with our tokens.
Speak for yourself.
I want to grab the cord that goes into the guitar. Like, no, the cord that comes... I want to grab the cord from his guitar and try to, like, wrap up the hole in my hand with it.
So like, are you gonna pull it out of the guitar?
I want to pull it out of the guitar.
You gotta pick a fight with a grizzly.
That's okay. We're in really good shape.
Yeah. We've got a full health bar.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not saying no, just understand
Yeah, we ate that burger
where you
before. We're
are.
alright.
All
what
right,
you're
so
gonna take on.
I am gonna make you roll for that.
Okay. I'm going to sweeten the pot by 1, and I'm
Whoa.
all in now.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Oh.
All right. So now that Erik is all in, if he loses control now, he's out of the game. But while he's still in the game, Jonas's inhibitions are lowered. 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay, unplug it from the
Yeah.
guitar. Try and like,
I'm gonna try to intrude.
no.
All right.
Ah!
Do it.
Okay,
All
3 to
in.
3. Yep. Roll the d6.
I got
4.
a 1. Oh,
Got a
fuck.
4.
All right. What are we doing?
I'm biting it. I'm biting this cord. I'm biting it. I'm biting it.
Okay. You bite the cord.
Yes, what happens?
It gets right through. The electricity courses through you. That's the timer out. But Jonas takes 20 points of damage,
What?
putting him well over his threshold.
Oh, he has a threshold.
Yes, he has a threshold. Hit points are cumulative instead of reductive. It's an additive process.
All right.
It's like it's more like a percentage in Smash Bros.
Okay.
You just went over like 200%. You're fully electrocuted, and flew off the map, and like pinged into a little star.
That's what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like when you get it's like when you're at like 300% on Smash, and Pikachu does his like grab shock move. That's what happened.
Okay.
But you did it to yourself.
So is Jonas dead now?
Jonas is dead.
Sounds pretty dead.
At the same time that the time ran out.
So poetic.
Good,
So, yeah.
Good timing.
Now, I forgot to. Oh, I was gonna say I forgot to tell the chat to make a guess. If someone from the chat guesses all 3 correctly, then they will be tonight's winner instead of one of you. But
Fair.
right now, if you write down your guesses, and just let me know when you're done with those.
We forgot to tell you. We're gonna guess what each other's goals were.
Oh, sure.
Oh, so we'll give you a little bit of time to do that.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have to write them down, or are we just gonna say them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've got to write
you
them
gotta
down.
write 'em down.
Otherwise,
Okay.
you could just
Okay.
pretend
Could be
that you
cheating.
guessed right.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm done though. I'm ready whenever we're ready to go. What a wild episode we had today.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
Jesse says Jonas has a decent amount of levels if he's taken 30 some odd damage. He's a pretty high level warlock. Jonas is a warlock.
Is he?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have had him cast some spells before.
Well, he also has patrons, and you're one of them.
Again with the
yeah.
dad jokes. This is a bit much.
No, that's not even a dad joke. That's like a warlock fact. I'm confused. I will
of
never
warlocks.
deny doing dad jokes. I really enjoy them. But so warlock's
So
like a
he
magic
has-
user who has a patron, right?
Yes.
And Erik is one of those patrons because he's one of the voices in his head. He got his powers by making this
You're
deal.
also a patron.
You're also a patron of Jonas's.
And
Maybe
you-
Is this thing
Nice.
not on Patreon?
it is, but I wasn't making that pun. Thank you for the
Okay,
plug.
We're
well-
gonna talk about Patreon later.
Yeah. Good reminder for people that there's a Patreon, I imagine.
Yeah, so for more jokes... You know what, actually, with that Patreon, while we're on the subject, the first episode of our new Patreon series, Revolver, for listeners only, comes out this Friday. You only need to be pledged $1 or more to hear it. So the premise of Revolver, and I'm getting my plug out of the way now. The premise of Revolver is that people within the network get to pitch or try out short-run shows. I'm doing the first block, and it's an interview series where I interview everyone from the network. And first one is this Friday, and the interviewee is Talia Murdoch. So let's get to guesses. Who's ready to go?
I'm ready to go. I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Lexi, I have no idea what your goal could possibly be. I don't think that you had the opportunity to even try to do your goal. So I'm just gonna say find treasure or collect treasure. Just because it seems like something, some sort of goal that someone might have.
Oh, I was hitting my goal so much.
No,
and it was not finding treasure.
Okay. My goal for you was to put things in Jonas's mouth.
Partial credit?
Partial credit.
All right, that's a half point for that.
I think I wrote down bite earlier, but crossed it out, and now I'm annoyed that I didn't go back and alter it.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that I had crossed that out.
I read your writing as find treatment, and I was like, yeah, kind of. Like, that wasn't my goal, but every time you get hurt, I'm just like, oh, maybe we should go to the hospital. This sounds really bad.
So, Katie, what were your guesses?
Well, now my guess for Lex is go to the hospital.
No, it's not that.
Oh.
And for Erik?
What was your first guess, though?
Look, it just seemed like you were exploring. You were keen on exploring. So I was like, explore the galaxy.
I like that my goal's been, so secret.
Yeah, get some good...
You're a hard
Yeah,
one
good
to
red
read.
herring.
You were a hard one to
Nice.
read.
So, what do you
Yeah.
think Eric's goal was?
Well, harvest wire, it
Nah.
seems.
Nah.
Collect bits of copper.
No,
Oh,
not it.
Not it? Oh,
Not it.
well.
okay. Because I also guessed that for you. I guessed collect wires.
Collect wires. No, I will not accept that.
And do you have a guess for Katie?
Yeah, bite things.
Yeah, that's a point.
Was that your goal?
I mean, yeah. I'm an easy read. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you straight up said it quite a few times.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, once you were biting his hair, biting the white, biting the burger, so normal. Biting everything else.
I should have used synonyms for biting, like chomp,
Yeah.
put it in my mouth.
It was the things that you were choosing to bite that tipped me off.
Oh, were they?
Once
Not
he chose
normal.
to bite his hair. Just
I should have done.
alright,
I should have been like, I would just want to place his hair in my mouth. And...
We would have
Yeah.
known.
Yeah, there was no way of disguising that.
Yeah. It's
So,
genuine.
Lex, what was your goal?
To injure himself.
Really?
Yes.
And now Eric's looking frightened.
No.
I
Because
just.
what was Eric's goal?
To be electrocuted.
Oh.
But every time I got electrocuted, he was helping you.
So do you guys know that you all achieved each other's goal in the final act of the game?
That's amazing.
Hey, that's
Hey,
cool.
Yeah.
It's never, it's
teamwork.
never happened before.
That's lovely.
Nice.
I couldn't
All
believe
working
it.
together.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was
man.
so happy. So, Erik, obviously you didn't win today's
No.
game. I actually counted you came third. I think you got electrocuted twice.
Well, I got 28 points of electrocution damage, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's over 2.
Your goal specifically says get electrocuted, not how much damage you're going to
Yeah.
take from it. So,
Not
pedantic.
take, not take 20.
28.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's true. I was only electrocuted twice.
So I actually gave you the 3 times multiplier today.
Oh, thank you very much.
So you got 6.5 points for your half guess.
Yeah.
As well.
Makes sense.
Katie, you came second with you had the 1 times multiplier for having the easiest goal to achieve, but you came second with 7 points. So you did you get more than
8.
that? 8 points. I believe it. I believe it.
too.
Yeah. Now I know there was a point where I was not collecting points, and then I guessed the difference.
Well,
So yeah,
lucky I was writing it down like you told me
but
to.
in a landslide victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I picked the easiest goal.
So I put maybe 7 times you were injured.
I put down 8 because I
believe
also
it.
like
It's probably around the same time.
like when I was stitching the foot back on, I'm like, well, that'd fucking hurt. Like, come on, that's a point.
I'll count it. I mean, you've already won, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 8 times 2. You had the 2 times multiplier today. 16 plus 1 for your correct guess.
Woo.
17 points.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, Lex, on being
Wow.
today's winner. Fran guessed Katie to put things in her mouth, Erik to add things to the bag, and I have no idea for Lex. But, you know, thanks for... She also said it's been a while since we've destroyed Jonas this badly.
Yeah.
His foot has come all the way off before. He's been shot. He's
Yeah, but
He's
never
had his
so
arm
many...
bit off by a shark. He was burned today. He had a scald at the beginning.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Walking
Almost-
into the fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Forgot
you
about
told
that.
me to lick the fryer oil, I was tempted, but then I'm like, oh, that's just too easy. I want all his injuries. I wanted all his injuries to be like a bit more natural than
A
just
bit more
licking.
natural.
Yeah.
Like smashing his hand on a glass and
Hey,
having
yeah.
a perfect circle cut out.
Well, that was a flub. That was a 1 wrong.
Uh-huh.
It was a natural one, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I was hoping that I would smash my hand and that guy's head.
So, Lex, as today's winner, you may add something or remove something to the magic backpack. And it can be anything you want, anything at all.
Oh, I remove the hair.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because that's just gross. I'm taking it out.
All right.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
that's the
chucking, I'm
first
chucking
time
it in the
someone-
dumpster.
That's the first time someone has chosen to remove something. It actually goes
No,
into the void.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
is
sure
it?
I've done it.
What did you remove?
I can't remember. Oh, I think all his money.
Oh, no, you know what you did? You removed the parrot.
You had
Oh,
a
did
parrot.
That was a parrot puppet.
Oh,
maybe.
puppet.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's definitely the first time that we've had someone remove something that was placed in there that episode.
Yes.
Well, it was just gross.
It was cleansed with electricity. I don't see what the problem is.
Ugh.
Pride.
It's got like scalp. I just don't want someone reaching into that bag.
You
And
don't?
then just pulling out a clump
God.
of hair with scalp attached.
No
the
way.
best bit.
Nah.
Well, that was a really good game. I really enjoyed that one. So, let's move on to plugs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Erik, let's get yours out of the way first.
Yeah.
Because I've already done mine.
So I do a podcast. It's called Podcast versus Podcast. I do it with Piers Ray. Basically, everyone out there has a podcast except for us, and we really want a podcast too. We want to be included in that podcast club, but we can't figure out an idea for a podcast. So we do this show called Podcast versus Podcast, where every episode we come in and we pitch an idea to each other, and at the end of the episode we vote. And whichever show gets the most votes, that's the show that we're going to do. We quit Podcast versus Podcast forever, and we do that one instead, and we finally have a show that we can do together. We've been doing it for like 800 and close to 830 episodes now, and we haven't voted on the same thing. We usually just vote for our own idea, but I feel like it's going to happen any day now. It has to. I mean, we're due for one. Like the 827th episode is got to be the one that succeeds. So it comes out every Thursday, or pretty much every Thursday.
If I recall, there's still a half vote bouncing around in the void that can come back at any point.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet,
Yeah.
but I mean, it is out there. The void is large, though.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and the Patreon, not just Revolver, but any extra bonus content we put on there, you're going to be able to hear it for just $1. So might as well. There's other stuff up there. We do album reviews on there. We'll put other stuff there too. So
Oh, that's true. There should be another one out soon of the album club.
hopefully.
Yeah. Cool. Well, the camera just turned itself off. Who wants to go first? I don't know how to say who goes first. Out of Lex and Katie, do you want to?
Well, obviously the winner.
Oh
Oh.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Saving yourself for last. That's very tactical.
Sure. I don't know. I'm always like making stuff. I have comics that I've made. I'm working on embroidery animation, so which I'm like halfway through 25 different embroideries to make one short looping animation. It has so far taken 2 months. It will take at least 2 more months. So if you want to follow that progress, just come find me on Twitter. I'm at Alexis Draws, as in like drawing.
And if I'm guessing right, it's right there. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you are right.
I'm so good at that.
If you're watching on the video, if you're watching on the stream right now, cool. And Katie,
Yeah. Similar. I'm sure my Twitter handle is somewhere.
Yes, right.
And what is it for the listener?
It is Fire Noggin. At Fire Noggin.
Nice. Is
We-
that because of your red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
use the word noggin in Canada, Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a common word.
All right.
Sometimes it's hard to tell what's international and what's
Yeah.
just Australian nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, it could
Because
be
a
like
noggin is also a thing in carpentry, so I thought it might confuse.
it might be a Commonwealth thing too, right? Like it could be that like other countries that weren't colonized by the British don't use noggin.
Right.
Oh, maybe.
Could
Katie,
be an old British word.
I actually interrupted your plugs, which was incredibly
Oh, that's
rude of
all
me.
right.
It's not.
That's
Not,
like
but
a
I'll
really bad thing that for a
say it
host to do.
is. Oh, that is where that and the Instagram is where I tend to post the paintings and drawings that I make. Yeah, they're usually fantasy related. It's definitely a genre I love to play in. And yes, the Dungeons and Doggies, which I've been playing with lately, is definitely featured in the art lately, and there will be plenty more. So if you like to see dogs in chainmail and dog rogues and little sausage dog sorcerers, that's the place to go.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much to both of you for coming on today. It was fun roasting Eric with some Australiana. And congrats, Lex, on your landslide victory.
Oh, my horrific victory. I feel a little bad for Jonas, but I won, so not that bad.
I hesitate to say, but I think worse things have happened to him.
Oh, boy.
I think there's definitely been worse things that have happened to him than any of the individual things that happened to him today, but never so many at one time in one episode.
That's true. I mean, he has been like guillotined by glass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's been killed
Yeah.
by bees.
How many times has he been killed by bees?
Once in this universe, once in the Vancouver 2 universe, which we do for our live stage shows.
Oh, right.
That's a spoiler to the Vancouver video. Anyway.
Yeah. It does
This
sound like
one-
glass is his biggest enemy,
Yeah,
in a way.
he's
Glass and bees.
He's allergic to sharp glass.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this has been everyone. It's Jonas. Thanks so much for watching or listening. I know I say this every time, but please do like and subscribe. It really does help. Oh, and one more quick thing. We have a giveaway of a set of polyhedral dice from Adventure Dice. You can find that at cavegoblins.com/contest or on our Twitter. Yeah, it's free to enter. It's really easy to enter. You can win the dice. And they look great. All right, I'm Doug Vandelay. It's been everyone. It's Jonas. Thanks. Bye.
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 Hooroo.